If you have glaucoma, there are some important things you need to know, because you might be unknowingly doing things that could accelerate your vision loss. The problem is, these mistakes are surprisingly common. Glaucoma is often referred to as the silent thief of sight, because it gradually damages your optic nerve, frequently without any noticeable symptoms, until it's too late to prevent significant damage. But what if you could avoid a few simple mistakes to help protect your eyesight for years to come? In this video, we're going to go over 7 crucial things you should never do if you have glaucoma, and I promise, number 3 is something even many doctors forget to mention. Stay with us, because what you'll learn today could make all the difference in preserving your vision. Glaucoma is a silent thief of sight that gradually steals vision without obvious symptoms. Unlike other eye conditions, it doesn't cause pain or redness but quietly damages the optic nerve, leading to irreversible blindness. The main culprit is increased eye pressure, which harms the optic nerve responsible for sending visual signals to the brain. Once the nerve fibers are destroyed, there's no way to repair them. What makes glaucoma dangerous is that many people don't realize they have it until vision loss begins. By the time blind spots or peripheral vision issues arise, the condition is often in its later stages. Unfortunately, once vision is lost, it's permanent. Globally, over 76 million people have glaucoma, and that number is expected to rise to 111 million by 2040. While it's more common in people over 60, younger adults with a family history are also at risk. The good news is that, although there's no cure, treatment can slow the progression and help protect your vision. However, many people make mistakes that can speed up vision loss. Number 1. Ignoring your eye drops. After being diagnosed with glaucoma, your doctor prescribes eye drops, and you leave determined to stick to the treatment. But life gets busy, and you might skip a dose now and then, thinking it won't make a difference. However, it does. Consistency is key. These drops are your first line of defense against vision loss. They work by lowering intraocular pressure, IOP, to protect the optic nerve, and missing doses lets the pressure rise again, putting your eyesight at risk. The problem is that glaucoma progresses slowly, without sudden pain or warning signs. That's why many people don't realize they're falling behind. Studies show nearly 50% of glaucoma patients don't take their medication as prescribed, unknowingly speeding up their vision loss. So, what's the solution? Make your eye drops a non-negotiable part of your routine. Set reminders, keep the bottle next to your toothbrush, or use a pill organizer. If you find it difficult, try lying down, gently pulling down your lower eyelid, or ask for help. The key is to make it as automatic as brushing your teeth. If the drops sting or cause irritation, don't stop taking them. Talk to your doctor about other treatment options. Ignoring the issue isn't an option. Once vision is lost, it's gone for good. Number 2. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people never think twice about how they sleep. It's just a natural part of life. But if you have glaucoma, your sleeping position could be silently increasing eye pressure and making your condition worse without you even realizing it. Studies have shown that the way your head is positioned at night directly affects intraocular pressure, IOP, the primary factor behind optic nerve damage. Here's how it works. If you tend to sleep on your stomach or on your side with your face pressed against the pillow, you could be unknowingly increasing the pressure inside your eye. A study published in Ophthalmology found that people who consistently slept on the same side as their more affected eye had significantly higher IOP throughout the night. In other words, something as simple as the way you position your head could be accelerating vision loss. So, what's the solution? The best option is to train yourself to sleep on your back. Using a wedge pillow to slightly elevate your head can also help reduce eye pressure while you sleep. If switching to back sleeping feels impossible, at least try alternating sides regularly to avoid prolonged pressure on one eye. Another thing to keep in mind is head position. Sleeping with your head lower than your body, like in a recliner or adjustable bed, can also spike eye pressure. If you sleep in a reclining chair, make sure your head stays elevated above your heart. Number 3. Skipping regular eye exams. Glaucoma is deceptive. It progresses slowly, often without noticeable symptoms, and many people don't realize there's a problem until significant optic nerve damage has occurred. That's why skipping regular eye exams is one of the most dangerous mistakes you can make. Once vision loss becomes noticeable, it's often too late to reverse. Glaucoma doesn't stop on its own. It keeps progressing, usually without warning. Doctors recommend routine eye exams every 6 months for those at risk, including those with a family history of the disease, diabetes, or those over 60. These exams are crucial for detecting changes early and slowing down vision loss. You might think, my vision seems fine, why go if nothing feels wrong? That's the danger of glaucoma. You could be losing peripheral vision without realizing it. Regular exams allow your doctor to monitor eye pressure, track changes, and adjust your treatment plan as needed. To make sure you don't miss an appointment, set a reminder, mark your calendar, or schedule your next visit before leaving the office. You can even ask a family member to remind you, or better yet, book your exams together. Delaying eye exams may seem tempting, but with glaucoma, waiting too long could lead to permanent vision loss. #4. Consuming too much caffeine. For many, coffee is the essential start to the day, but if you have glaucoma, that extra cup might be causing more harm than good. Caffeine can temporarily raise intraocular pressure, IOP, adding extra stress to the optic nerve, which is already at risk. A Harvard study found that drinking 3 or more cups of coffee a day significantly increases the chances of elevated eye pressure. The issue isn't just coffee. Energy drinks, black tea, sodas, and even pre-workout supplements can also worsen glaucoma symptoms. The more caffeine you consume, the more fluctuations in eye pressure, which could accelerate optic nerve damage over time. That doesn't mean you need to give up caffeine entirely. Moderation is key. Instead of 3 large cups, cut back to just 1 small cup or switch to decaf. For an energy boost, try herbal teas like chamomile, ginger, or rooibos, which won't affect your glaucoma treatment. One simple trick is to drink your coffee slowly, sipping water in between. Studies show that drinking caffeine in large amounts all at once causes more dramatic spikes in eye pressure than drinking it gradually. So instead of rushing through that double espresso, try spreading it out over an hour. #5. Straining while exercising or lifting heavy objects. Exercise is important for your health, but if you have glaucoma, some activities can actually harm your eyes. Heavy lifting, intense straining, or upside-down positions can cause spikes in intraocular pressure IOP, putting extra stress on the optic nerve and increasing the risk of vision loss. Studies show that exercises like powerlifting or certain yoga poses, which involve holding your breath, can significantly raise IOP. Movements like bench pressing, heavy squats, or crunches can worsen glaucoma symptoms. That doesn't mean you need to skip exercise altogether. Opt for lighter resistance training with more reps, or try walking, swimming, or cycling. If you practice yoga, avoid poses that invert your body, like headstands, as they can elevate IOP. Also, be mindful of your breathing. Holding your breath during lifting, known as the Valsalva maneuver, creates pressure that can spike IOP. Instead, exhale steadily while exerting force, such as during squats or weightlifting. Stay active, but choose exercises that protect your eyes and support your glaucoma treatment. #6. Smoking and excessive alcohol. We all know smoking and heavy drinking are harmful to your health, but if you have glaucoma, these habits can make your condition worse. Both can raise intraocular pressure, IOP, reduce blood flow to the optic nerve, and increase the risk of vision loss. Smoking is especially harmful because it contains chemicals that damage blood vessels, including those in your eyes. Smokers are twice as likely to develop glaucoma compared to non-smokers, mainly due to reduced oxygen flow to the optic nerve. Smoking also contributes to cataracts and macular degeneration, creating a triple threat to your vision. Alcohol also poses a risk. While one drink may briefly lower eye pressure, it's temporary, and IOP can rebound to higher levels. Chronic heavy drinking can lead to nerve damage, dehydration, and reduced absorption of glaucoma medication, compromising your treatment. The best course of action? If you smoke, quitting is one of the most powerful steps you can take for your eyesight. For alcohol, moderation is key. One occasional drink is fine, but avoid frequent overindulgence. Consider herbal teas or kombucha as alternatives for a social drinking experience without the risks. Your vision is far more valuable than any cigarette or drink. And along with avoiding these habits, another important factor is your diet, which can greatly impact your eye health. #7. Ignoring your diet. When managing glaucoma, many focus on medications and eye pressure checks, but your diet plays a crucial role. A poor diet can raise eye pressure and reduce blood flow to the optic nerve, while a nutrient-rich diet can help slow glaucoma's progression and protect your vision. Foods like processed items, sugary snacks, fried foods, and excessive salt can raise blood pressure and restrict circulation, which worsens glaucoma. High sodium increases intraocular pressure, IOP, while refined sugars and trans fats cause inflammation and reduce blood flow to the eyes. On the other hand, a diet full of eye-healthy nutrients can make a big difference. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, protect the optic nerve. Omega-3s from salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts improve circulation, while vitamin C from oranges and peppers strengthens blood vessels. Vitamin E from almonds and avocados helps prevent cellular damage, and zinc from beans, lentils, and lean meat supports overall eye health. You don't need to overhaul your diet immediately. Simple swaps like choosing whole grains over white bread, swapping sugary drinks for smoothies, and replacing chips with nuts can go a long way in supporting your vision. Now that you know the 7 things you should never do if you have glaucoma, let's hear from you. Which mistake surprised you the most? Have you been unknowingly making any of them? Drop a comment below, and let's chat. But don't stop here. Knowledge only works if you take action. Glaucoma doesn't wait, and neither should you. Whether it's sticking to your medication, adjusting your sleep position, or making healthier food choices, your vision depends on the decisions you make today. So what's one change you'll make right now? If this video helped, hit the like button and share it with someone who needs this info. Many people live with glaucoma without realizing they're making these mistakes. You could help save someone's vision by sharing this. And if you're serious about protecting your eyesight, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any future videos with eye health tips, glaucoma updates, and strategies to keep your vision sharp for years to come. Before you go, check out the next video on your screen. It's packed with more insights to help protect your health and improve your quality of life. Click now and keep learning.